Hi everybody. I'd just like to share a little bit of my experience over the past 2 years. Basically a spiritual awakening within oneself. For the past 2 years, in all God's honesty, and this is for every singular mind out here, I will be completely honest and as possible with everybody here, that there's a lot of people been suffering from lots of mental health things, which people would say like voices in their head, stresses, etc. But through my experience over the past 2 years, this is my experience and my true belief, because in my singular mind, I believe absolutely everything. When you think of it, there's absolutely no point in misbelief. See, humanity, over a period of thousands upon thousands of years, ladies and gentlemen, has desecrated our souls into a usage of between 10 and 12% on an average of using our brains. So that's why you can only imagine, see, because I believe everything personally, and which is not gullible. People would say, oh, you gullible person, you know, but there is no gullibility, to be quite honest. So you can just imagine over the period of millennia upon millennia, back in the ancient Mayan days and the Egyptian days, you can only imagine how these beautiful, godly, real-life people could align the star systems up and could align, all those buildings so perfectly with the spiritual universality, which has been desecrated out of minds over a period of thousands upon thousands of years. That's why the average human, alright, Hex's unidentified man and women only use these little segmented part of our brains. We don't understand a lot. We tend to do the same things day in and day out, week in, week out, and year in and year out. And it's an absolute shame. I will laugh at this, it's a shame, because for a certain fact, over a period of 2 years, I have been traversing real life telepathic voices through my head. There is no such thing as people going off their heads. There is no such thing. Trust me. Honestly. Trust in me. There's no such thing. I've been doing this for 2 years, and I have finally came to a true understanding through no misbelief, right? Full understanding and realisation. The more you believe, if you believe everything, you can come to an intuitional state of point in your mind where you will start to realise a lot of things, where we are all connected up telepathically. Now, I do care what people say. I would absolutely love a response from one of my Scottish compatriots about what's happening inside their singular heads. And it's an absolute shame. It's a shame that people can't speak their minds. But this is what you call humanity and negativity. Negativity has broken all race of man and woman away from a beautiful way of living. I can guarantee that. And this is just the first video of many videos that's going to come to release people's souls and release people's minds in a full, beautiful way of spiritual understanding, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I said about the telepathy, now if we only use 10 to 12% of our brains, now the best way to put this mindfully in a true understanding, if you understand that if we're using extra parts of our brain, over 10, 12%, say people are using 15, 20% of their brains, and they don't quite understand what's going on inside their brains, for a certain fact that they're using an excess part of their ancient brains, you know, an excess soul. So that's why people may hear voices in their head. It's traversing telepathy, ladies and gentlemen. And see, when there's no such thing, I'll believe in everything that Bob Marley says. Please, a lot of Bob Marley fans out there, right? Bob Marley's future songs, absolutely amazing. Bob Marley always believed there is no such thing as unreality inside your head. There is no such thing as unreality. Think about it. If you see something inside your head where lots of people may think they're tripping out their head, it's not really tripping. That's just a negative way of putting something into a cause inside your head which you don't understand. If you start to understand everything, if you believe everything inside your head, trust me, you will open up your brain. This is the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen, and we are all pushing on in a connective, beautiful, spiritualistic, connective telepathy called Zion. And I know for a certain fact, every singular real life soul is going through something inside their head. And I will keep posting these videos. This is just the first of many for people to understand, realise and believe their beautiful spiritualistic ways inside their head. Alright, always remember this. People are starting to use in excess parts of their brain, and that's why a lot of poor real life souls do not know what they're doing, because they're using in excess parts of their brain. Trust me on this. All my friends and family in Scotland would say that Christopher was a beautiful, simple, quiet boy, wouldn't you? That's because my soul wasn't really here. My spiritual inner eye got burnt open on the 13th of July 2017. And I have come a very long way since then, through understanding, belief of everything in which I've always believed. You know, a lot of my mates and that would say, he's a gullible cunt. But look now, I'm going to help everybody, and I will help everybody as much as I can. Alright, this is the first video of many. God bless your real life souls.